Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to finally be back. I'll explain why I've been missing in just a bit, but first I wanted to introduce this video. Today's video is the start of a new playlist called Hoarders. We have so much stuff in our house and it needs to go. So today I'll be working in the girls' room, going through every single toy and clothing item. Today's video is all the motivation you need to get started cleaning out your home. So I hope you stay tuned, and if you enjoy, please hit that subscribe button.
But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh.
As you can see, this toy chest is overflowing, so I'm going through every single toy. Now, most of these toys are Sophie's toys. We keep Ridley's toys downstairs where she's at most of the day. So I'm just going through these in their room for today, and if they are broken or have missing pieces, they will be gone. Also, if I know Sophie doesn't play with a toy, I donate it. So to help me keep on track, I touch every toy, and if it fits into any of those categories, it doesn't go back into the toy chest. Now, you may also see I have my littlest helper with me. Little did we know, at the time of filming this, which was about 2 weeks ago, she was coming down with a double ear infection and RSV. We found out the day before my older kids' fall break. Thankfully, they tested negative because Ridley was not herself, as you'll see later in the video, and needed me to hold her most of the break, as well as I had to give her multiple breathing treatments all throughout that week. So the other two were able to just play and enjoy their break while I tended to her. However, that meant putting off editing and uploading videos last week, and for that I truly apologize. I know a lot of you look forward to my content, but I know most, if not all of you, understand being a mommy comes first.
I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love. So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end.
Okay, now that I have got everything out of the toy chest, it's time to vacuum up all the little pieces or just dirt or anything that was in there out of the toy chest before I add anything back. By this time, I also already had an idea of what was going to go back in there because I was kind of sorting as I was pulling things out. But you'll notice in the video that I did speed this video up quite a bit, and that's because I was stopping and going a lot, like taking care of Ridley, but also I had hours of footage and I didn't want this video to be way too long, and I wanted it to be short enough to still be interesting and to motivate you all. I know that when I see things sped up, and if I don't have to spend as much of my time watching other videos like this, it gives me more time to get the things that I want to get done. So I was thinking of that when I edited this.
Sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
Okay, now that I am finished with the toys, I am starting in Sophie's dresser. This is normally where I keep her pajamas and like her play clothes that she can just grab out herself without having to pull everything down from the closet. But I see that there are some items that I just recently bought secondhand from others that I just kind of threw in here. I was going to have the girls try them on to see if they fit, but I pretty much have an idea of what sizes they're fitting into right now. So I'm just going through here and organizing them, and I'm pulling out any of Sophie's 4T clothes from last year, and I'm going to go ahead and put those away for Ridley when she gets there. You'll see here in a moment I have so many clothes that I have saved since Sophie was 2 and on. I had sold all the others thinking that I was not going to have another baby, and surprise. But so I'm just going through these, and I'm going to put them away into some new bins that I had bought. Okay, so I didn't go through the top 2 drawers just because I recently went through those anyway, so I knew those were taken care of. But now I'm in Sophie's and Ridley's closet, but I'm on Sophie's side, and you can see all those hangers right there. It is so hard for me to get in and out and pull things out, put them back in with that many clothes, so I knew it was time. We just needed to declutter. I personally love to declutter and organize. I'm the type of person, when I start, it's like I don't want to stop. I want to finish, and I want it to be completely done. However, I know a lot of you aren't like that, and you need a little more motivation to do this, which obviously watching these videos, great idea. But if you're watching the video and you're not getting it done, then it's probably not the best idea. You might want to wait till the video's over. But also, you could do something else that's more enjoyable while you're doing this, so it doesn't seem so monotonous or tedious or anything like that. You could listen to your favorite music, like your favorite music or your podcast. I suggest finding a good podcast that you're really interested in, whatever you're interested in, and try listening to that. That may help get through this process much easier. Okay, now it's time to move on to Ridley's side. Now this is different than Sophie's side because I do not plan on having any more children, so anything that doesn't fit Ridley or was like spring, summer, I am going to try to sell or donate or whatever I can do with it. So I'm just pulling all of that out of her closet and leaving the, excuse me, the fall and winter stuff in there. But then on Sophie's side, I don't know if you noticed, I'm keeping all of that for Ridley.
Those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby,
Okay, so all of these clothes here on the floor are things that I have pulled out from a box in their closet. This was Sophie's old clothes that are size 2T. Ridley is almost in 2T. The shirt she is wearing is 2T, and it fits her pretty well, but I know that some of these 2T clothing, they fit a little bigger, but I'm going to go ahead and get those out because she will be in them in no time. If you can see on my shoulder there, that's probably Ridley's bodily fluid. She had so much snot coming out of her nose. She was coughing by this time, and it was definitely an indicator, like, for us to know that something's coming down. So she was a little bit more clingy right here, and of course trying to help mommy, which was perfectly fine with me. It was just a little more difficult.
I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing.
This cubicle here is where I keep Ridley's bottoms, like her leggings and her skirts and her shorts and all of that. So I just pulled all of the shorts out. I did keep a couple out that I know she'll still wear when it is warmer, but I know there's not going to be many of those days. But if you saw all the stuff beside there, that's still stuff that they have grown out of that I haven't got rid of yet. I just pile it right there.
I'm gonna go where my heart is. From now on, I'm being honest. I'm gonna show that I got this love. 'Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Okay, now for the fun part. I bought these new bins, just the cheaper bins from Walmart, and I just got 3 of them because there are almost 4 years in between Ridley and Sophie, and Ridley's pretty much on track with like her growing. She is in 18 months 2T, which she's almost 18 months. However, Sophie, she's so tiny and slender and thin. She's kind of hanging there still in like the 4 or 5. So all I'm doing is putting like all of these clothes that I've had in this box. It's been in their closet, and I'm just ready to just keep one of those bins in their closet, and the others can go either in the attic or in storage. And so the first one there on the left you see is just summer clothes for 2T, and then you see me piling all of the other clothes from a box that completely broke apart when I went to pick it up, and everything fell out of the bottom.
My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I feel your hand.
Okay, so seeing all of these clothes and going through every single piece definitely makes me feel like a hoarder. Now, I'm one that I do have a sentimental value with certain things, and clothing is not an exception. There are certain outfits I can still remember seeing Sophie in, and even Ridley's clothes too. And I'll hold on to some of the pieces, but I'm not too bad as far as I will let some things go. But I am going to keep all of the clothing just because clothing is so expensive and it's getting worse now. So I'm going to keep all of these, and it just makes me feel so much better to get them better organized and in better bins, so that they're easy to access and pull out when Ridley will get that age. And it also gives me more motivation to keep on with the rooms, the rest of the rooms in the house, which I will do. This is just the first video in my Hoarders series, I guess you could call it. And next I'm hoping to tackle Blake's room because I need to go through a lot of his toys. I always like to do the toys, especially right before Christmas, and to make room, because obviously there's going to be more. And then also clothing, because it's a perfect time to transition into the fall and winter months.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave.
Okay, so here is Miss Red. Yeah, we were trying on some clothes and she still has that little dress on. Okay, so here is 3T and 4T of Sophie's old clothes that Ridley will have one day. I'm gonna put those in either storage or in our storage unit or up in the attic. Awesome. It closes. I'll show you. There's even a little room still left in there. That's a major improvement. And then there is still a mess here. I have to go pick up the kids, so I'm trying to hurry. So I'll get to that here in a little bit, and I need to vacuum as well. That is Ridley's clothes that she does not fit into right now, and I will post that or donate whatever, you know, doesn't sell or whatever. So I've got that, but then I also have all of this too. That's Blake's, Ridley's, all of that I'll have to get to. But look at this closet. Look at how many hangers we still have after filling in with winter stuff. I mean, still quite a bit. So, of course, that's Sophie's side, and then Ridley's side. And I didn't go through the bows because we still wear those, still use those. If they break, like throughout the day, I just throw them away then. So not a big deal, but I did put the 2T stuff that's summer in here. It's right there, and the extra shoes, just because Ridley's feet are bigger and they grow faster than Sophie's. So I'm just keeping all of the shoes in there. I'm not going to put them in storage because I feel like I'll just go through them a lot quicker than Sophie did. So I'm going to keep them in there, but still, I mean, there's so much more room here. And yeah, so I got a lot of leggings for Ridley, and that, you know, mostly came from what Sophie had. I didn't realize I had kept that much 2T stuff. I thought I got rid of most of it. And then as you can see, I mean, I have quite a bit of just play stuff, which is new right now. But then I kept a lot of her stuff that I had bought secondhand when Sophie was in there. So now Ridley gets to wear all that, and it makes me so, so happy that she's able to do that. Oh, I do need to put that outfit away. This is something Sophie had and more, and then Ridley had as well. So there's some outfits I just cannot part with. That is one of them. I am keeping the swimming stuff out just because, well, if I don't, it's just, honestly, it's gonna go right there. But you just never know. We might go into an indoor pool one day during the winter time, and that's fine. And then I also put out like the hats and gloves and all of that stuff for the girls there. So all of that's there. I did get some new jackets. Well, I'm not saying new. They're older jackets, but I got them put out as well because it will be cold soon. But yeah, that is it. I am very happy with decluttering this. I feel like I can breathe a little bit. I can make better choices with what we're, you know, working with, just because it's less cluttered. I mean, we had every single one of those hangers filled up, and now we have all of that space left over, so that's great. Thank you all so much for joining me on the first episode of this Hoarders. playlist, I should say. And I cannot wait to get started in Blake's room next, because he has a ton of toys that we need to part with, and he's probably not going to be very happy about it when he notices it, but we've got to get rid of some stuff. So thank you all so much. I hope you subscribe if you are new here and you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for many, many more.